Folks, I feel America, and especially us as Christians, have been given a second chance. And I believe many of you feel the same way also. The way our freedom to worship was quickly diminishing, hopes of seeing a revival sweep our nation were growing dimmer by the minute. Now that we have been given a renewed hope, a fresh breath of air, so to speak, it is not time for us to let up in any way. Why? Listen to me as I quote the words of this song. You probably heard it before, The Midnight Cry, one of my favorites. I hear the sound of a mighty rushing wind, and it's closer now than it's ever been. I can almost hear the trumpet as Gabriel sounds the chord, and the midnight cry will be going home. Now the chorus. When Jesus steps out on a cloud to call his children, the dead in Christ shall rise to meet him in the air. And then those that remain will quickly be changed at the midnight cry when Jesus comes again. Looking forward to it, folks? How about verse 2? I look around me and see prophecies fulfilling, and the signs of the time, they are appearing everywhere. I can almost hear the Father as he says, Son, go get your children. At the midnight cry, the bride of Christ will rise. One might say, well, Brother Troy, I've heard these predictions of the end of time before. Folks, let me say this. Never in the history of time have things lined up as they have right now. Revelations mentions the Battle of Armageddon as the final battle. It mentions it only one time. This battle is to take place at Megiddo, which is in northern Israel. I have often wondered what America's involvement could be in a war where the blood runs as deep as a horse's belly. After all, one might say the USA is a long way from the Valley of Megiddo. Then, folks, not lately I saw it plain as day, and you probably did too. America is now preparing to claim the Gaza Strip as part of the USA. It's already in the works, folks. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong to do this. I don't know. But it came straight from the lips of our president that the Gaza Strip would be the next Riviera. Call me the messenger of doom and gloom if you want to. The same was said about Noah. But I want you to read Revelations chapter 14 through 16 and let me know your thoughts on this subject. Until then, this is Troy Wilson saying, he who ingests the seeds of faith prospers much.